Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Xeno, the personification of a cry for help, and we are back with more 922. Now, the last thing we left off on, it turns out that the person who looked like us that died was actually Kurt's friends. And then we all went on a jog naked in the rain. This seems weird. Anyway, let's continue. I bite down extra hard on the end of my pen. I wish it would explode. I would jump up, spitting out ink all over the place, make a scene. That would surely distract me. Keep me from thinking about the damn backpack all day. Oh yeah, what was in that backpack besides the phone and... I forgot what else. He saw something in there, but we didn't get to see it. Police were on campus this morning. I watched them stop students at random. People who wore hoodies, people who were, like, tall. I've been giving them a wide berth, but with all the rumors flying around about me, I expect them to start asking about short, sleepy idiots any day now as well. How do we find a tangent to a curve, Spencer? You've done it just a couple of questions ago. Are you still with me? Yeah, give me a moment to think. Oh geez, I can't math. At what point does the tangent line to such and such curve at so and so point intersect the y-axis? That's what the whiteboard says in Andrew's handwriting, in all caps. So far, I've confirmed that so and so point really does exist on a such and such curve, which means that Andrew isn't fucking with me, for a change. Probably. I think. Honestly, the fucking cubes and squiggles are so real. How can everyone be so cool with it? Kurt was, and Ian was, and now Andrew is as well. Actually, I don't know how much trust to put into what Kurt said, that Andrew was helping him out. If he did though, man, serial killers have got nothing on Andrew's poker face. Hang on just a little longer, our time is almost up. Faculty curve really made my life easier here. Spent the past couple of days trying to find tutors on the faculty website, even called useless ass tech support. When I finally enter all the right words and select the right combination of checkboxes, what do I find? The group of available calc tutors consists of only one person, and that person just so happens to have recently flashed me their dick. Would you like to share your thought process with me again, Spencer? I realize it feels silly, but I find that voicing it out really helps. Maybe I can still find someone else. Ask my academic advisor? Andrew will probably hear about it, but at this point it's a bit too late to start taking his feelings into account. Or do you want to stop for the day? That's fine too. Yeah. I mean, please. Oh jeez. It only takes me a second to toss my textbook and stationery into the bag, so I'm forced to watch awkwardly as Andrew cleans up the room. He's spritzing at the whiteboard from a little bottle of cleaner and wiping it off with a towel. Don't think he's making any progress. That thing was already right near pristine. So, how fucked am I? He half turns his head back at me to speak. Well, it shows that you missed quite a lot of material. We've made good progress today, though, despite what I think you must feel. Yeah? Yes, you have a good head on your shoulders, Spencer. I can tell. Shucks. I bet you say that to all the ladies. I do, but in your case, it's sincere. Was that a joke? Truth be told, by coming here, you have already put yourself ahead of the curve. In what way? Calculus is tough. It's rare when a student does not have trouble with it. We do try to get the message across that one should reach out to us when struggling, but you'd be surprised at how few students actually do. It's not cheap. That's true, but I wonder if that's really the crux of the matter. It is. Remember that most freshmen enroll straight out of high school. We'd ask me, I see that most of them don't yet understand that it's up to them to seek help. I certainly did not at that age. Tell me, Spencer, do any of your other classes trouble you as much as calculus does? No? Thanks, I'm all good. Alright. How do I phrase this? We've started on the wrong foot. I understand that, and I'm sorry. I truly am. But could you please at least try to cooperate? Despite whatever we had between us, it is still my duty to counsel students, and not to toot my own horn, I think I do a fairly good job. Is there anything you need help with, Spencer? Academically, I mean. I don't know. What's the point of this? The only thing I need right now is to go home. And he's only asking this because he's probably read my records and knows that all my grades are shit. Do you know what's up with Ian? That's not for me to... Actually, what do you mean? Not quite the reaction I was going for, but I'll mark the diversion down as a success. Ian's been gone all week. I called him and he's saying he isn't sick, and I couldn't get him to say what he was skipping class for. You're his, what was it that Ian called them? Family friends? And I don't mean to pry if it's anything too private, but... What? Nothing. I'm just happy to see that you care about Ian so much. He's like a brother to me, you know? Huh. It's not anything too private to my knowledge, no. Ian never tried to hide it. Did you ever wonder why Ian can't move his tail? Is he like paralyzed, or did he get like... I don't know. You did notice that, right? With all the tail wagging you do? Never looked at it too closely. And never expressed to the audience. I wagged my tail the socially acceptable amounts. Ian had been involved in a traffic accident a few years ago. His back got hurt and his tail was left paralyzed, partially. During the run last week, he had overworked himself and had to take a few sessions of physiotherapy as a result. I visited him at home just a couple of days ago. It looks like he's doing well. Oh. That's good to hear. Doesn't explain why he wouldn't tell me, but... Ew, I don't like that face. I stopped myself a little too late. Spencer? My back stiffens up. He's like a hawk looking down on a hare. During the run, have you noticed Ian acted somewhat tense around you? Yeah, he was being a little bitch, not removing his raincoat. He was all up on us trying us to get naked to go on a run, but as soon as we do it, all of a sudden, oh, he doesn't want to do it. He has his raincoat on, he's protected, bitch. No, take it off. No? No way. What do you mean? Didn't he seem a bit nervous to you? I think that the only person who wasn't nervous was you. You big weirdo. No offense. Is he implying Ian wouldn't tell me about his spine injury because... What? We aren't doing this. Ah, so you could tell. Tell what? Could you do me a big favor? I would personally appreciate it if you had a short talk with him. You know, to clear things up. You do it. Pardon? You said he's like a brother to you, right? Then you do it. That's... I mean, I can't. Why not? Because I'm not... Not what? You know. I don't. He's bluffing. I have no idea why he'd be asking me to have a talk with Ian, but there's no way he knows I suck dick. Oh, thank God. Just a minute. So, Ian is gay, and he was clearly hiding his erection. And now Andrew's like, hey, go have a talk with him. Because you're gay too. You're a little fruity. Andrew, fucking look at you! Oh, so now the Latin Daisy twink wants to preach to us. It's 7:05. This must be whoever's using this classroom next. I know it's a bit awkward, Spencer, so I won't press the issue any further. However, please do consider what would happen if you leave this little issue unresolved. Wait, was that why he wanted us to do the nude run? So you can see our dick? Just as Andrew is about to open the door, the handle turns and Professor Reed's head pokes in. He looks past Andrew. His eyes narrow when they settle on me. Oh god, it's him.
Evening, Mr. Swain.
Good evening, Professor.
Park.
Reed doesn't try to hide that he's standing between me and the exit. Hello. Sociology is the one class for which I never regret taking the back row. Reed lectures by mumbling what's written in the textbook onto the board. He doesn't take attendance, never addresses the students. Asks a question, and he made sure you were graded for the rest of the class. He stares you down as if this is the first time he sees me since the day of the murder. Wouldn't be surprised if it is. How can we help you, Professor? Professor?
Quiet. Park. I'm trying to think.
This is stupid. A toddler would be able to see through Reed's little scare tactics. My heart picks up pace nonetheless. Find any more corpses lying around? Spencer, Jesus!
Park.
Reed wets his lips before speaking.
Do you remember Mr. Nelson Fisher?
The speaker that went missing the day of the murder. What about him?
I was asked to arrange an introduction between the two of you. Terrible idea for you to ask me, but I'm not the one calling the shots.
His gaze drops for a split second as he adjusts the cover of his sleeve.
Don't be lippy with him. He's not affiliated with the Institute in any shape or form. None of us would be able to help if you get on his bad side. That's all. Need a special invitation, Park?
The politician wants to speak to us? But he went missing? Hold on. Hang on. Now? Huh? Why does he look like us? He looks like me! It's never too late to have a Magdalena Bay reference in a furry visual novel gameplay. Suddenly I'm drowning. Spencer Swain, I presume? Of course you are. The resemblance is uncanny. You look just like that David kid. What the hell is happening? Give it here. My hand is in his hands. Pleasure's all mine. Now, Spencer. Can I call you Spencer? Is that alright? Yeah? Not much of a talker, are you? As I was saying, I wanted to take a couple minutes out of your day to chat about David Johnson. I know, you just want to forget all about it. I'm right there with you. Believe me when I say it. The feds finally left me alone only last week. That fine with you? You good to talk? I want to go home. Yes. Great! Now, I don't know if you've been following the case, so let's both get up to speed, shall we? But why me? Just it doesn't look like you and I look like David doesn't mean shit. Just leave me alone. All I want to do is just have my egg salad sandwich. David Johnson gets his neck wrung out. Some hack journalist gets bribed by an unknown to misreport it on the news. The local chief deputy conducts investigation in secret, and after that, the local county gets involved. I'm with the county, so things get a bit personal when they start pointing their fingers at me. So far, so good? I guess so. Yes. Now, Spencer, This is where it gets a little ugly, so I need you to pay attention. A little birdie told me you've been doing some nosing around on your own. You, Kurt Abrams, and Andrew Park. You know those two, right? You just saw the last one go out the door. Sometimes boys your age get ideas about how things should work. I get it. Everyone wants to be the hero. I know. But let me be level with you. This isn't about you, or about justice, or whatever else reason you might think you might have. It's some kid who found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's some lowlife that happens to know how to hide real well. I've taken over the investigation over on the county side, see? And the last thing I need is a bunch of college students running around between my legs. Got it, Spencer? I hope I made myself clear. Very clear, Crystal. Every bone in my body, every piece of meat or skin or guts, they're all screaming. That's the killer. That's him. Spencer. Hey. Hey! Kurt? How much sugar do you want? Where the hell are we? 3. 3? I got Coke in the fridge if you want that instead. No thanks. I need the caffeine. I'm in way over my head. Nelson Fisher? He made it abundantly clear that he knows everything. Whoever he is, though, he's right. This isn't about me. God, it never was about me. I'm only a part of it because Kurt asked me to be. I want out. I want Kurt out, too. The syrupy aroma of supermarket coffee outcompetes the stench of cigarette smoke that used to pervade the room. The mud's damp in my hands, and the thermostat's way up. Kurt had presumably decided to boil off his flu. Still, I can't remember the last time anyone made me anything. Guess this is his way of thanking me for bringing him my notes. Thank you. What do I even do with this? Bring it up in casual conversation? Hey Kurt, good news! I've just confirmed that David really did get murdered. The old important-looking guy told me right before threatening he'd kill me if I keep helping you out. He didn't use those exact words, but I think he would, since I have a pretty good hunch that it was him that killed your friend. Fuck. I should warn Kurt that Fish is coming for him at least. So, how come you get to have a whole-ass kitchen? You live alone here? No roommates? Kurt places his own mug on the coffee table before settling down onto the couch. Yeah, it's just me. It's pretty nice. Never thought you'd be the type into feng shui. Don't look too much into it. It came furnished like this. He says that, but there sure isn't a speck of dust on this monitor or this desk. There are headphones stacked on top of the computer case. The cable is bundled in a neat little loop. My parents help out with paying for this place. Oh, that's cool of them. Yeah, I only pay half the rent. You want to keep standing? I take my notebook out of the flatbed scanner, flip a page, and put it back. What about you? You still tolerating the dorms? They aren't that bad. I have my very own shower and everything. Really? How many times did the water go out? Just a couple of times so far. You don't mind the noise? It's not that bad most days. I heard there was a bedbug infestation on one of the buildings. That didn't affect you at all? Listen, not all of us can be Mr. Moneybags over here with his nice living room and warm showers. I'm just saying, it's not that much more expensive. Your parents don't help you out at all? My mom does, yeah. Just your mom? My dad's dead. Awkward. It's fine, by the way. He died when I was a kid. The coffee's still too hot. Turn a page, click a button, hit save. Turn a page, hit a button, click save. I feel like I sat on this exact chair and stared at this exact monitor for weeks. Sorry. About what? Oh, right. Well, don't be. He was kind of a piece of shit. Ah, damn it, that one slipped out. My bad, didn't mean to kill the mood. Saw someone who reminded me of him the other day is all. And that someone's the fucking politician. He didn't hurt you or anything, did he? Tisk. No, it's nothing like that. I kinda hate telling this story because whenever I tell people about him, they end up thinking he's God's gift to Earth, but... The short of it is that he tried donating a kidney to a complete stranger, and died as they were pulling it out. He actually only had one kidney. He actually donated the other one to a different person. He just thought he could donate this one to this guy and thought it'll be all be good. That just goes to show how much of an idiot he was. All my grandparents died either before I was born or when I was too young to remember them. So my mom and I were left completely alone. He was always pulling shit like this. Serves him right. Damn. How old were you? I was 10. There, all done. Aww. Huh. Who's this? Kurt strains up to look at what I'm pointing at. Oh, I want to read out this. Nuke Shelter, David Johnson, bunkers and underground shelters. Image 1 of Evening Star, Sim Atlantis, okay. Internet Explorer, of course. Shortcut to music, shortcut to, I have no idea what that says. Adobe Reader 9, back when Adobe wasn't a piece of shit. Microsoft Word. That's me and Isaac. It's from a road trip we took to Chicago right after graduating from high school. We went to check out their new Big Bean. It was nice. It's a nice photo. What? Huh? Oh, no, He was my boyfriend at the time. Right, I can see that. Good on you, you know? Finally, some good fucking news. So you aren't together anymore? Nah. Fuck yes. Actually, I have a good one for you. Want to hear my sob story now? Sure. Isaac cheated on me. Oh. Yeah, with my twin sister. Oh! Yeah, exactly right, Spencer. Yeah. I thought you'd be into it. She got him to follow her into her room while we were all hammered out of our minds. There isn't much more to it. Isaac and I are cool now. Though I don't talk to my sister anymore. Oh, Yeah, no, don't apologize. She's kind of a piece of shit. How about you? You with someone? Every conversation I have these days is a fucking minefield. No. It's been a while for me. Didn't have a partner since high school either, yeah. A partner? You had many of them? 2 or 3. 2 or 3? 2. Why did I say that? Spencer. It's okay if you're a virgin. You got 3 years of college for that to get fixed. I'm not a virgin, Kurt. Really? I had 2 partners in high school. 2 girls. Huh. Oh, come on. Just what kind of loser do you think I am? A lying one. I know you're gay. Good on you. Do you listen to yourself? God damn it. Or bisexual, I guess. How do you know I'm gay? Are you serious? Just tell me. You actually don't know. Everyone knows but me, apparently. I had my suspicions before, but you wouldn't stop looking at my dick at the run. Ooh. He looks like I just given him a winning lottery ticket. During the run last week? I mean, besides how you went to shock when you saw my dick, why was I right? I've been clotting this game's tea for so long. I've been right this whole time, and it's kind of funny. Oh god. Well, whenever we stopped, let's say it was hard to miss. How do we not know? If you stood far enough away. Kill me now. Fucker bursts out laughing. It immediately launches into a coughing fit. Good. I'm glad he's having fun. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh, this must be what Andrew was on about. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. I'll apologize to fucking Ian. God. Jose Ramos. We broke up on the 4th of July, 2003, at 7:45 p.m. Kurt had poured himself a glass of water. Huh? And Alex Sullivan. He broke up with me on August 2nd, 2004, at 10:11 a.m. They were my high school partners. Happy? Who was the third young lady? Oh, fuck off. Kurt chokes on his water. Why are you like this, Spencer? Would have been perfectly fine if you just told him outright. Weren't you ever unable to tell if you and someone else were a thing? I wasn't, but I guess I'm dead set to keep it on dick in my own grave. Kurt's giggling choke and stops abruptly. I guess. David? Sorry if that was out of the line. I couldn't tell if David was interested. Knew him for only a couple of weeks. What was he like? Kurt sighs. The sound of a pack of cigarettes opening and closing comes out muffled from under his blanket. He was alright. It was him that did all the research on the bomb shelter. Oh shit, he knew too much. Oh shit, he knew too much and that's why he died. To be honest, I just kinda sat next to him and watched. It was nice to see someone get so excited about something I was into, you know? Right. What was he like? I don't know. Smart. Funny kind of guy. Knew when to keep his damn mouth shut. Nothing like me then. Nothing like you. Though you and him do have one thing in common. What is it? Neither of you would ever tell me shit. Oh. I still can't get over the fact that we haven't noticed that we were fucking hard during the run because of Kurt. Ian is the world's greatest driver. We're cruising 30 in a 35 miles per hour zone, tight against the right side of the road. His gaze is calm. It lets go of the road only to check on the rearview mirrors, each in its respective turn. Left hand solid on the wheel, right hand loose on the gear stick. I didn't realize manual cars still existed this side of the millennium, but the ride is so clean that had I not been standing right next to Ian, I wouldn't even be able to tell that he's changing gears. Pisses me off. Any other worst driver would have done us there 10 minutes ago. So, you ever go bowling before? Yeah, a couple of times. Were you any good? I think so. Out of me and the couple of friends I went with, I usually did the best. So I better watch out is what you're saying. I think I was 14 at the time. But yes, maybe you should. What about... I yawned through my nose. How about you? Are you the secret bowling champion? This is my first time, actually. But I might be. You never know. Could be. It's been like this. Ever since Ian returned from his sick days, nothing but limp, non-stutter half conversations. We just can't get a groove going. I keep thinking back to what Andrew said. It's gonna be weird if you don't address it. Would it though? Kurt certainly didn't seem to give a shit about how many boners I pop in public. I don't think anything's different between me and Ian either. I mean, he invited me to come hang out with him. That means we're cool, doesn't it? Fucking Andrew. I keep catching myself holding my breath, and I doubt that's only because Ian had overdone it with the fake new car smell. I bet it's all in my head. Would have been just fine if it weren't for Andrew bossing me around. Doesn't that obstruct your field of vision? Huh? Oh, the charms. Yeah, a little bit. It was fine until the Dreamcatcher. My mom got it for me when the semester started. You like them? It's my collection. You sure have a bunch of them. Let's see. You've got a shamrock, a horseshoe, a bunch of crucifixes. You aren't religious, are you? My family's Catholic, technically, but I hadn't seen the inside of a church since, it's been a while. Alright. Then what about... I squint at the swinging amalgam. The medal with St. Paul on it. It's a St. Christopher medal. He's the patron saint of travel. Classic car decoration. Really? Creepy eyeball things? They're Nazars. Evil eyes. You see them a lot in the Middle East. Why would you hang that in your car? It's considered good luck. Basically, the belief is that everyone on Earth is constantly thinking bad thoughts about one another. Like, jealousy and stuff. And when you think bad stuff about someone, that attracts the evil eye to gaze at them, which brings them bad luck. The Nazar is there to neutralize it. It's like an eye for an eye thing, get it? Lots of really interesting traditions surrounding those. Sounds a bit misanthropic. Are you constantly thinking bad thoughts about me? Only sometimes, Spence. These are all good luck charms, huh? They are! Well, sort of. The Dreamcatcher isn't. And you believe all that stuff? Nah, not really. They're all trinkets they sell to tourists. Wouldn't complain if any of those sent some positive energy my way, though. Right. So, were you always into the occult, or... Good luck charms aren't the occult, Spencer. Are ghosts? A few years now. I know it sounds like shock, but this area gets a lot of paranormal activity. Incident rate shot through the roof just last year. Jesus. It's worse than I thought. And I'm part of these incidents, aren't I? I saw your dead body. I don't know how I can make that any more clear. Best not make me angry, Ian. If I'm really a ghost, I'll take vengeance by whooping your ass in bowling. I'll keep that in mind. We ride in silence for a minute. A row of student motorcycle drivers wearing matching orange jackets overtakes us. That was a nice stretch of conversation. I feel my shoulders relaxing already. Nothing weird's going on between us. Just a couple of dudes talking about the undead. Sorry for being a jerk about it. Eh? Ah, don't worry about it. You're nothing compared to what my family thinks of my little hobby. I'd imagined. So you just woke up one day and decided to become a ghost hunter? Sort of. I went online and started reading. It's all on forums these days, you know. Only the most reliable source. Oh, you wouldn't believe the amount of garbage people put out there. Any 13-year-old with a computer and a set of fingers wants to write the internet's next great ghost story. Some of them are really cool, actually, but they are what they are, you know. Stories. After a while, you learn to tell them apart from, like, real accounts. Sounds, time-consuming. I had a lot of free time during high school. Right, that's what I thought. That's another thing that's been gnawing away at the back of my mind. And there won't ever be a better opportunity to bring it up. Better handle it delicately. Hey, you like dick, right? Is that when you had your accident? Eyes on the road, bitch! Oh, for fuck's sake. Andrew, you dickbag! Sorry. Andrew told me about it. He said you wouldn't mind if I knew. We were talking about your tail? I'll show up if you don't want to talk about it. I don't care. It's just that... His speech slows down to a soft monotone. You kinda sprung that up on me there. How much did Andrew tell you about it? Just that you were hospitalized and are still recovering. Please don't tell me you're going to die in a year or some shit. Just like Andrew to leave that part to me, I suppose. You want to hear how it went down? Damn, I really did walk into my own carefully laid trap there. No more questions. Never again. I just want to roll some balls down a lane, have a good time. Hit me. His grip tightens around the steering wheel as he takes air in. It happened after I got my learner's permit. My brother, Lucas, was watching over my driving from the passenger seat. I don't remember this, but I'm told I rolled us into a ditch somehow. All in broad daylight. And that's why he drives so carefully now. Anyway, I woke up a couple of days later unable to stand up. Apparently it's a fucking miracle that today I'm able to walk at all. Lucas didn't survive. Fuck. That's goddamn depressing. So now he feels responsible. Well, probably is responsible for his brother's death. Jess! Holy shit! Take your turn! Oh my god, Betty, get off my back! Can't you see I'm making a drink? Bitch, you've been making a drink for the past hour! Betty. Rebecca. Betty. Tiny Bear Pick Nails. Betty. Her friend, the dog with the nose ring, is Jess. And then there's Todd Hopkins, who inexplicably also among Ian's friends. That's all of them. I think I'm safe. Safe in the hypothetical situation where one of them decides to quiz me on their own name. Oh, we're playing with other people. Got it. I thought he was just observing people. Did you speak to your guy, by the way, Ian? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, he said that we had to speak to the head of the math faculty. Though I got the impression that our chances aren't that great. Apparently, introduction courses are all standard or something. No, duh, but like half the class failed, Ian. If it's so standard and we all still failed, it could only mean Professor Collins sucks at teaching. That's not our fault. I guess there's no harm in Dan and me arranged. We're divided into two lanes. Ian, Betty, and Jess are on one lane, and on the other are me, Todd, and Kurt. Bowling always goes a little faster than you think, so we all space out our turns by hitting out at the little seat area next to the balls. It's worse than hell. These overgrown high schoolers have no hobbies or interests outside of what's new on TV. Right now, the only reason they're planning to get the statistics professor fired is because they temporarily ran out of gossip about who I assume are other people in our class.
How did you do?
Oh, she's talking to me. I did bad. Yeah, but like, how bad? I failed, Becky. Coming out of my mouth, her name may as well be the name of a Filipino dish. Ugh, yeah, but what was your score? 12. Wow. Nice. Out of 100? Appreciate your input, Ian. What's up? It's your turn. Oh yeah, bowling. I probably should have cleared it with Ian whether I could let Kurt tag along. Hope nothing happens between them. Kurt's presence here is the only thing keeping me from losing my mind. I picked out my favorite ball. It's blue and heavy. Has a large number 14 engraved on it. That means 14 pounds. I like the way it sounds when it hits the floor. My balance wavers for a moment as I stepped onto the oiled parquet. They didn't have shoes my size. Well, actually, they probably did, but the lady at the counter had enough tats not to suggest kids section. My strategy is flawless. Aim for the third pin right of center, but keep your eyes on the left corner of the lane. The ball's weight determines the speed at which I cock my arm backwards. I step forward. I let go. Damn, Gurball! Wait, what? Oh my god, those fucking strike videos are so funny. Gutter ball! I can't get over this. Becky and Jess giggle at me from the other lane. I'd have probably done better if my hands weren't absolutely freezing. God, what's with the air conditioning in this place? My shirt collar digs into my neck, soaked in sweat. Oh, that's not... Whatever, it's not like I could do any worse. Oh. Didn't you say you were good at this? I was great when I was 14. The girls laugh again. Oh! We actually did sprites. No, go back and listen to the later albums. Are you thinking of Rusty Cage or something? Most of it is more like Black Hole Sun. That could be it. All this stuff is slow and weird like that. Don't get me wrong, it isn't a bad song. Just not my thing. And did they really need to package it in some shitty best of album along with fucking Guitar Hero 6? Just get it online like a normal person, dude. Is it my turn? Yeah? What? You holding up okay? I'm good. Cool. I'm glad these two found some common language. When we got here, I was worried my entire lane was going to sit in complete silence for the entire night. Hell, if it wasn't for Kurt, I probably had to strike a conversation with Todd. And Todd is a bit... Everyone knows Todd. He's kind of doing his own thing. And he got a strike. Whatever his own thing might be, it makes him incredible at tossing a ball. Ian, Jess, and Becky offer their compliments. Kurt silently claps twice. Hey, I'm gonna go out for a smoke after my turn. You wanna come? What? And make it even more obvious to everyone that the only reason you're here is so you can babysit me? I'll pass. Suit yourself. Before Todd has a chance to come back, I slinked over to Ian's lane. We've set up a little drink table on a chair we borrowed from the cafeteria. The staff didn't seem to mind the booze that these children brought in, so I doubt they care. I pull a fresh cup from the sleeve and loudly open a can. Half a cup Red Bull and half a cup vodka, right? That's how it goes. Fuck, having a hard time enough to concentrate as it is. Your turn, Spencer! I'm gonna take a piss. So, Spencer. Holy shit, my heart skipped a beat. Where did he come from? Neep, neep, do it for you. Me and I do it for you. I do this for you. Kermie. I don't know, his face reminds me of that meme. I've heard some rumors about you. About how you died. And that you're gay. Rumors? What kind? About you coming back from the dead? Oh, thank God. It's only that. What about it? You want to know the secret to eternal life? Ian throws his ball back onto the rack in the corner of my eye. No one has yet to confront me about this nonsense other than him. I'm just kidding. It wasn't me, it's just some guy who looks a lot like me. We've never met. David Johnson, right? My chest tensed for a moment. Can't tell if it's because of that name or heartburn. Right. You're familiar with the case? Male, roughly our age, found dead just outside the institute due to a health problem attack. Is that what you're about to tell me? That's what the police say. Do you believe the police? Where are you going with this? I know you and Ian are friends. Right. I get what you're saying. Let me show you something. Hey Jess, do you know any David Johnsons? Both girls glare at him. No. Becky? No! Ian doesn't either. Isn't that right? Does David Johnson even exist? So what? There's a couple dozen students here. You can't expect everyone to know everyone. Or are you about to tell me you hacked into the school records somehow so you could check? The flimsy plastic cup pops as my hand tightens around it. Breathe, don't get worked up. We thought this over 1,000 times. Kurt knows him. What? Kurt knows David Johnson. Isn't that right, Spencer? He was friends with David. We could ask him. We could. That's one entire person who knew this guy. And whoever wrote the article, and the police, and... Don't play coy. You know better than anyone that the article was a cover-up. If it wasn't a murder, he waggles his finger at me. Would not be here bulling with us. What's that supposed to mean? Leave him alone, Todd. Yeah, Todd, you're going a bit too far. Spencer had nothing to do with anything. Just let it go. Really? Really? After all this time? Yes? After the time step, the poltergeist, and the poem. That's... Ian's voice cracks. Pardon me, that's right. Todd's eyes stare from me to Ian and from Ian back to me. Boy, am I glad Ian decided to feel this one. The pressure between my eyes makes it hard to swallow whatever this guy's accusing me of. I think I know what's going on. You got too close. Excuse me? Yeah, I think I get it. You always hang out with him these days. And the murder is the only thing I've heard about him. Again with the pointing. Hey, what? Oh no. You know what I'm talking about. Eric tells me you've been to the Freeman Run too. Oh shit. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying. No judgment, man. You do you. Easy now, hey. I'm out of cigs. Gonna find a gas station. You fellas need anything? Oh my god, he was about to get outed. Todd remained quiet until we finished the set. Then, without saying a word, he left. Over the course of the rest of the evening, Ian and I exchanged only a couple of words. The ride home was heinous. Not only had I to endure this silence, but I'd almost lost the battle against bored with my guts out all over his car. He really trying to insinuate that him and Ian were trying to sleep together. Hello, Galaxy, welcome back. For a moment there, I thought things were going to be normal. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm envisioning a platonic ideal of what normal is that may never be attained. I suppose it was only a matter of time until people found out about my love for cock. Wow, so blunt. And it made sense that once that happens, someone would offhandedly use it against me. It happened before, and it will happen again. It sucks, but it makes sense. What doesn't make sense is how we got there. Almost sounds like something a paranoid Alzheimer's patient would come up with, doesn't it? Is Ian part of some kind of group of paranormal investigators? Is that where he knows Todd from? And were they investigating me? This is no big deal. It's fine. Do I care? They were probably the ones spreading the rumors. I don't care. I can't care. When Todd was throwing accusations around, I felt bad for Ian, and felt nothing for me. This is between Todd and Ian. I don't care. It almost feels like I should care. Like I should take the blame for this. Andrew did warn me something like this would happen, in his annoying cryptic way. But that doesn't make sense either. Whatever had happened in the run has no relation to what happened just then. I didn't choose for Ian to study me like some kind of zoo exhibit. I didn't choose for him to get yelled at because he wasn't supposed to get too chummy with me. Damn, he was in Virgo even in his dream state. That is, if I'm reading the situation right, of course. Says a lot about me, doesn't it? That's all of them. Every person that tried to get close to me here has some kind of ulterior motive. Kurt's there because I promised to help him out with his revenge plot or whatever. I always see Andrew once a week, but he's not even trying to hide he's been spying on me for who knows how long. And now it turns out Ian's got something shitty going on as well. Just how much of a coincidence is it that Ian and Andrew know one another? Didn't even think about that. Must be that unattainable platonic ideal again. Maybe people never befriend each other without a clear goal in mind. Maybe I'm the dumbass for never having noticed something that's clear as day to everyone else. I just want to hang out without getting dragged into doing everyone's dirty laundry. Is that too much to ask for? Funny how you can feel nostalgic for the life you had only a few months ago. Back in high school, I'd yearn for the days I'll finally get to enter the real world. I was promised that in the real world, things are normal. Certainly seemed normal before I got here. I'd go to the photo lab every day, say hi to Sally and William, talk to customers all day and leave. No murders, no conspiracies, no finger pointing. No fear that every new person you meet knows you're a fruit. Spencer! You fall asleep in there? We're doing the resume workshops next. Oh. Feeling sorry for myself won't get me anywhere. If there's one thing that's for certain, is that I've taken my time with it for far too long. I gotta put my foot down. I'm not gonna get dragged into anyone's weird shit ever again. Is it the science fair? I think that's where we're gonna stop. Wow, a lot has happened. Everyone's just clocking Spencer for being gay, and I think that's kind of funny. First Kurt, then Andrew, Actually, no, first Andrew, then Kurt. And now Todd? Jesus Christ. Are we that obvious? Oh yeah, and also the fucking politician died tame. And that was fucking weird because he looked like us. And we're pretty sure that he killed someone. We're pretty sure that he killed David Johnson. But yeah, a lot of things are happening and I have no idea what's going on. And I'm really curious to see how this will get resolved. But anyway, thank you all so much for clicking on this video. If you enjoyed watching it, you can give it a like and subscribe if you're really interested. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below if you want to go play for yourself. And I'll also leave links to my Twitter and Blue Sky if you want to go support me on those platforms. And as always, I'll also leave a link to the visual novel me and my good friends Did the Red Panda worked on from the February Game Jam called When You're Mine. I will never not plug that. Please still play it. It really means so much to us. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!